Games, how is everyone? I can't see chat. Can I have a chat?
Yeah, I suppose so. I haven't given you a chat, have I? Tony and John are here.
Hi Tony, hi John, how you doing?
You might shout in a minute.
Where?
Yeah, if I hadn't muted you. Oh no, there you go, I muted you. When we switch Twitch on, it goes, "Hello, it's Nathan here," and I always forget to mute him, and it makes me jump.
So this evening I am going to unbox and start sticking some minis together from this Gnarlwood starter set. This is the new starter set. It came out on Saturday. I've had it for about a week and haven't done anything with it, and I need to get it cracked open because I really like the look of these skelly dudes here. So what's in the set is some fantastic cool skelly dudes, the Sons of Velmorn, and then there is the Gnarl Spirit Pack. So it's this kind of like barbarian-y looking guy and his mates. So yeah, that's my plan. Get these guys put together, and then if I've still got time, I'm going to get the rest of Kagra's Ravagers done as well, because these models don't have very many parts, so should be, and they're designed to be easy build, but obviously I'm going to glue them together. So we're going to dive into this, see what's inside, and then stick some models together. That's the plan.
I haven't got a plan. I didn't know I was streaming. I haven't got a plan.
Yeah, you were hoping that you were streaming,
I've got a cup
weren't
of
you?
tea, though.
And then I came home and said, like, no, we're setting your camera up. Now this rule book, this is a lot.
Let me just tell you what Tony's been up to.
Sorry.
So Tony has been using the two thin coats, metallics, Cerakote silver and Dragonhorde gold today.
And what did you think?
Getting on well with him. There's a thing in Discord. It says that he's thinned the gold down slightly too much, but that just means it'll need a couple extra coats. There you go.
Awesome. So I can't remember the first. I've only ever played the first book version of Underworlds. Can't remember, was it Nightvault, or was that the second one? Anyway, the first one. And I can't remember the book having this many pages. But obviously there's been a few new seasons then. So we've now got spells and other stuff rather than just charging and chopping guys up. So these are the models, here we go. That's what I was looking for. So the Gnarl Spirit Pack, we've got Gaul Spinehammer, Crimson Kira, Lupin Longcut, and Sarakar Blackwing. And then on the undead side, the Sons of Velmorn. We've got Thane Fourth and Last, Marshal Falk Velmorn, King Morlach Velmorn, Sir Jedran Falseborn, who is this huge looking dude, and Helmar the Hewer. And they look very much in keeping with the undead that came out of Curse City and the Graveguard minis that we've had from GW previously. So these look pretty cool. I think we're going to be kicking off a little bit of Warhammer Underworlds in store in some point in the not too distant future. Artwork in these looks awesome.
I'm trying.
Kuranico. We'll have to do better. We were calling them the wrong thing all day yesterday, weren't we? So we get new board sections. Like you always get a board for Underworld. So new board sections. Put that over there. Instructions. No glue required. Allegedly. Cool. And then because no glue required, so we've got nice beigey coloured skellies. They look really cool. Oh, so one of them comes on. Weird. So 25mm bases, 32mm base, and a 40mm base for the big kind of hulking one. So he must be pretty cool. A combat monster. Right, so we're going to build them. And then this is the other guys, the barbarian-y looking ones. And they're all, it looks like, on 32mm bases. Very cool. New dice. New dice for these things. I don't know what those ones are. I can't remember that symbol. I remember this one with the like push and shove and stuff on.
Push me, pull me.
Push me, pull me.
Those skellies look splendiferous.
And that says lift to find your rulebook tokens and game boards, but they were all on top, so I don't know what's going on there.
I made Mr. MLG do some splendiferous gifts this morning before he left for work, and they should be available for usage. They're also on the Streamloots thing, which the codes aren't working anymore, so I actually have to type it.
Yeah.
I know, I don't know something.
Do we get paid for that if somebody else uses them? I think. Oh no! Look, my
No,
cards
sweetheart.
have got like dents in from the sprues.
Oh, that's maybe why they're supposed to be
Yeah,
underneath.
it's supposed to be underneath.
No, baby, of course we don't. We won't get paid for anything. It's not Streamloots' fault that the link, the
Yeah, look
command
at that. Oh,
line
that
is.
one's like proper mashed up look as well. I'm gonna have to contact customer services. Yeah, the cards are all dented. That's no good, is it? The Nal Spirit pack one's all mashed up. Right, I'm not going to take those out with the little sleeves because I'm going to have to photograph those and send customer services email. But yeah, they're all worn on the edges. That's a bit disappointing. Somebody contacted us yesterday and asked us a question about this set and said that there were some parts missing, but there's nothing. Not that they'd bought one off us, they'd seen something online that there was some sets made with parts missing. But I guess if that piece is supposed to be protecting all the stuff like the cards, maybe that's the problem. Maybe they're all packed in the wrong way.
I don't know.
No. So that's what you get in there, and now we're going to dive in and build some minis, because that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put the lid on the box so Gizmo doesn't think they look tasty.
Nom, 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 nom.
So what should we go for first? Should we go for Skelly Bobs?
John the Templar is enjoying this stream.
What's he got?
I don't have no idea.
Magic card.
Oh no!
It's not.
It's
It's not a proper magic card.
It's one of our dividery ones.
It's one of my dividers. Will you stop nicking the stuff, dog?
He's just had his tea as well.
I won't know where that's come from now, mate. Yeah, little git bag.
So shall we do skeletons or the other guys? Barbarian looking guys. Skeletons or barbarian?
Scaly bob, scaly bob, scaly bob, scaly bob, scaly bob.
Skelly's ears.
I can't remember what I was doing now before I wandered off over there.
Free hydrate for you. Cardboard is tasty, says
Yeah,
John
he
the Templar.
loves cardboard. Absolutely loves cardboard. But unfortunately, currently, I have a room full of cardboard dividing up the magic cards, which are also obviously cardboard. And there's about, what, 40,000 is there?
Maybe
And,
a few more.
And if he nicks my dividers, then that's really going to mess my system up, isn't it?
That's part number 2.
I can't see this woman's eyes. I'm sure she's got some.
Skellies.
Scaly's for the win.
So that's part number 1. That's part number 2, and then pointy arm 1 is point number 3. Very. Has he got another one?
He likes that one. Same one. Stop it. Get like.
He's gone back for another go.
Come back for another go. Stop it. He does drop stuff when you tell him, thankfully. There's going to be a stream of me
sometimes.
running off. Oh, and I nearly put paintbrush in my tea. Oh, for heaven's sake. Koiniko's cat agrees that cardboard is tasty. Tony says, not this set, it was... Oh, Tanis, I can't say. Ah! That made me jump. I had a mistake where they were missing the 5 thingies.
Oh yeah, so that was from a couple of weeks ago.
Hey,
We got an email saying that we had to destroy them all.
Yes, destroy them all. Destroy. Not like there's a bit extreme, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Destroy all the
It was.
sets.
Yeah, they've left us sprue out of the thing. Hi everyone! If you've just joined us, hi, I'm Nathan, and I'm here with Emma, and we're from Mighty Lancer Games. This evening, Mrs. MLG, Emma is painting that figure. It's a cleric, and I can't remember its name off the top of my head. Normally good with these things, and I am building some Sons of Velmorn currently. We've just opened up the Gnarlwood set from GW, the Warhammer Underwolds set. So we're going to put together the skellies out of that set while we're doing things this eve.
Yeah, it might be Sharon. Eyelining. Can't say that either.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And I'm going to be using some Tamiya extra thin cement to assemble my skelly bobs.
I'm mainly just chasing the dog around trying to get bits of cardboard off him. If we're honest. That's all that's really happened so far. This is for my Reaper Challenge League trio, I do believe. And as it is the first of the month, gotta get that done. Commitments get done first. Oh, and I'm really struggling with her.
Why?
Well, because I can't really see because of the camera, as we have said before, and I'm trying to paint her face. Thanks, Kiriniko. So that's what's happening. Yesterday we had the Halloween quiz stream. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was cool.
It was cool.
We might have to have more quiz streams. Maybe without dressing up though. That was a bit extreme. Trying to get all that out of my hair.
It was good. Oh, there he is. King Velmorn.
So what's everybody up to then? What's everybody been doing? How is everyone? How is everyone's November going? As if it's November already.
I don't know.
That shouldn't be allowed.
Bonkers, isn't it?
It shouldn't be allowed. There should be some kind of stop. Just like, let's just stop a minute, take a breath. You know, give us a chance to take the Halloween decorations down at the shop.
I've seen a lot of houses have still got them up.
Well, it was only yesterday. You know, it was only yesterday.
Yeah, you've gone through all that effort to put all the cobwebs all over the front of your house. You might as well leave them up a little bit longer.
I thought we were just going for cobwebs that already existed from the real life spiders.
Well, we haven't really decorated the house, have we? We decorated the shop instead.
We decorate the shop because we don't live anywhere where anybody comes trick or treating, so there's not much point. And all of our house decorations are spooky all year round. Hey Pete. Anyway, aren't they?
Yep.
They're just no. There's always pumpkins and stuff in the house, like ornaments all year round. So it's always even when it's Christmas, there's still pumpkins and skeletons and stuff up in the house. I think that's gonna have to do for her face, to be fair, because she's too small and I can't see her.
It's not happening.
Pete says, hydrate! We've got a cup of tea, Pete. We've got a cup of tea.
Yeah. Drank all the beer last night.
Cup of tea. It's gone a bit weird though, it's getting a bit cold. Tony is painting a vampire and looking for a monstrous mini for November brush off. Yes, for November, the great MLG brush off theme.
Monstrous.
For November is monstrous.
Oh, I might have to see what I can find that fits in with monstrous.
I'm just putting the video together. Oh, there's a wild Pokemon in chat. It's actually told us this time, everybody.
Ah, it's there.
I'm putting the video together currently for October's the great MLG brush off, and once we've got all the entries in and it's ready, then I'll let you all know, and we can all see the awesome undead that was last month's theme. This month is monstrous. Can be any manufacturer, can be anything that you think fits in with monstrous. The idea is that you paint the mini in the month and then we showcase them at the end just for fun and getting us out of our comfort zone and painting stuff that maybe we wouldn't normally.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I have no idea. I always think it's funny that I set these themes and I have no idea what I'm going to paint, and I'm the one that put them on. We did vote in Discord for some of the themes, so some of the themes are what was voted for, so they're not all just what I thought.
I'm not going to glue this guy into his base, but he's pretty cool. He needs a couple of joints smoothing over, I think, on his cape here. Most of the other joint lines are pretty good. Mould line wise, virtually none. It's just joints that are going to need a little bit of touching up, I think. But he looks awesome. I've not glued him into his base on purpose, so I can flip him out. I've seen a couple of people recently doing these minis, and what they've done is they've turned them that way around, so you can clip the base into your painting holder and then still get around the edges of the mini, which seems like a really cool idea. So that's I'm gonna nick that. But he's done, assembled. Have I put him the right way around? Does he go that way around? Or does he go that way around? Oh no, yeah, no, I had him the right way around. It's just he stood on this little step, and that doesn't seem to match with his base. It's got this little step that doesn't seem to follow the paving. Is that right?
Korinuko says, monstrous, would a dragon be fitting? Of course it would, Korinuko. It's like, we just thought of all these themes just so that you can paint more dragons. That's what it's like. Pete says, my kids are monstrous. Your kids are lovely.
It's supposed to go that way around. He is supposed to go that way around. Right. So, that guy, he's done.
Tony
Boom.
got the Pokemon. Tony's torn between an ogre, a troll, and a WWX mutated mini, or something from the box full of Reaper. Do them all, Tony. Do loads. Do as many as you can. And yes, good fit, wouldn't it? That's a monstrous figure.
Yeah, definitely.
Got an old hammer troll. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. The boys have started the ruminations again about playing Kings of War recently, and we're backwards and forwards to the show on Sunday that we went to. We were discussing Kings of War, so I might paint something monstrous that might fit in with that and other things. Might try and do something multi-use. I've got my Mantic Giant to do, haven't I?
You've got loads of stuff.
What I might do, because I'm definitely going to be painting these guys using the. Somebody called the method a different name, and they said that they don't like calling it slap chop, and that there's a different name for it that sounds much more educated. I can't remember what it was. I saw it in Braille and something, I think it was.
Braille?
I'm sure it was Braille.
Well, that doesn't make sense. That makes as much sense as slapchop.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, apparently this particular technique has been around for years.
Oh yeah, they all have though, haven't they? People just find them again and rename them, and then everyone gets excited.
And it should be something else. But they've called... That's it, Cast Fireball Minis, Sharon. That is... Grisaille, that's it. It's not Braille, it's Grisaille.
No, does that make slightly more sense?
That's it. That's what they were calling it. Yeah, so I saw someone talking about it on Facebook earlier today. So I might do the giant like that. Seeing as it's already undercoated black, I could just do it fairly quickly, I reckon.
I do like this blue.
Which one is it?
Solid blue. It's very solid and very blue. It's a good solid blue.
Is that a Reaper colour?
Yeah, it's a yellow label one though, so...
I think there's a new version of that.
I always say that, don't I? Because I have all the old stock, you see. So mine are all yellow labels.
When Reaper discontinued the HD paints, we made sure we kept a full set of everything that we had left in stock before we put the rest of them in the bargain bin. And then on reflection, I wish I'd kept a few more of certain colours, because some of them are awesome. aren't they? Like, I've used burning orange and fireball orange for painting all the armour for all my orcs. So they've all got like really nice solid orange armour. And until the Duncan Rhodes Painting Academy Two Thin Coats paints have come along, I haven't found an orange that I like as much. But now we've got his to add to the collection as well, haven't we? Was it rust orange or something? Yeah, I liked it. That covers really well. Oranges and yeah.
Orange and lemon.
Orange and yellows that cover well over black are few and far between.
Well, and I've got a new paintbrush, everyone. Look. I've got a new Humbrol 4. Look at my new paintbrush. It's so cool. Humbrol paintbrushes are cheap and good, and I've also taken the decision to replace my Humbrol 0, which currently looks like this, and is a little worn and tired, and now this is what it's supposed to look like. Still use this one though, to be fair. I haven't used this one. Look, you've still got the cap on. Shiny. And grey stuff world for everything else.
Yeah. Have you not used your other one yet?
What other one?
The Rosemary & Co. number 2.
This one. Ooh. See, everything's in the way. This one, my Rosemary & Co. I haven't yet now. I got this one now, didn't I? Because the bristle's sticking out.
Yeah.
There. So we couldn't sell it. It got a bit mashed in the post. So I haven't sorted that bristle out yet, so I haven't used it. I've been sorting out Magic the Gathering.
Well, yeah, you've been card sorting, haven't you?
I'm going to be card sorting for the rest of my life.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I suppose once you've sorted them into sets, then you've got to sort them into number order in the set.
Yeah, and just sorting them into sets is difficult because there's so many. There's so many. I received a package from another stream that had a competition that I won. I've seen the mini before, but at the top of the box it says Warhammer Commemorative Series. It's an Orc Warclans Baller and Burke Boss Rat Killers, says Pete.
Yes.
And that's it. I read all that out. Felt relatively okay, and your answer was yes.
Yes, I've got one. I've got one in the cupboard.
You've got everything. You've got everything.
I've got one in the cupboard. It's a nice figure, very nice figure. Baller and Burke.
On this figure that I've just bodged.
Baller and Burke. It's good mini. I've got a little collection of those commemorative minis going on.
I've got a little collection of everything.
Oh, well, I know. I've got too much stuff. But I like having them in the cabinet in the shop. Event exclusives and stuff like that. That's another reason why I want to go to that thing next year, because there's some cool stuff. There's Warhammer Fest is going to be in Manchester next year, and I mentioned to Mrs. MLG today that we might have a weekend away and go.
And I said, I doubt it, because you'll never get the time of work. Like the giant killjoy that I am. You're the optimist, aren't you?
Yeah.
We've got to keep each other grounded with such things.
But yeah, that's a very, very cool prize, Pete. Because it was a limited edition.
Is it worth anything?
I don't know what the values are like a bit at the moment. I don't know. I think it's unavailable completely now. I don't know if it's
Would he be able to pay his electric bill with it?
No. Yeah. Maybe for a week or two.
You came home today, didn't you, and looked at the monitor and went, "What have
Wow.
you been doing?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I've done 2 loads of washing, the dishwasher's on, and I've hoovered up."
John the Templar says freeze for 5 seconds.
Freeze! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Froze!
Unfreeze.
Unfreeze. No one's had the new gifts yet. No one's had one of the new gifts yet. I think I've put on 4 new gifts, I think, in the stream loots.
We've been doing a little bit of stock checking and stuff at the shop. We found and made available some Blood Bowl items that it said that we didn't have, but we actually did. So if anybody's a Blood Bowl fan and wants some of the exclusive dice and things, head on over to the website and you might be able to find something that we previously thought we didn't have any left of, because we found some today. Dice and cards and pictures and stuff. Because Blood Bowl's one of them games that has funky bits and pieces.
Sorry, baby, I thought you
Oh no, sorry, you go.
Tony says, "Have you tried the 2 thin coats washes yet? That's the finish like when they've dried." What's the finish like when they've dried? We haven't, because we have only got those limited colours that we showed off the other day. We haven't actually got any washers. Has anybody else tried the 2 thin coats washers yet? Can anybody tell Tony what they're like, how they dry? They're supposed to dry matte according to their website, but again, haven't actually tried them myself.
No. Yeah, we asked them for a little selection that we could test and use in the shop. So what they've sent us is what we've got. What we've shown off. Yeah. There's another one. What's this guy called? Can't remember. There's another one. Done. They're dead easy to put together, these Underworlds minis, and because they are all different, they are super duper cool. It's
Well, aren't they supposed to be easy build?
yeah, they are. Yeah.
Does that mean you don't have to glue them?
You don't have to glue them if you don't want to.
But you are.
But I am, because I hate it when my models fall apart.
Well, I'm sure nobody else is going, "Yay, they're falling apart." Okay, I'll try them out on the sword as a live Iron Man test.
Yay!
Yeah, go on, Tony, take one for the team. Kuroniko says, I got my box of cork. Thanks for ordering them in for me. No problem at all. Cat says, thanks for the box too. Oh, always happy. Somebody asked you to draw a cat once, didn't they, on a box?
Yes.
Do you want to explain?
I can't really remember the full scenario, if I'm honest. But yeah, it was. We've had a customer request that we draw them a picture, just in general, and then somebody else requests that we drew a picture of a cat on the inside of the box. I think it was.
So you did.
So I did. And the person who requested that I draw them a picture, it was just draw us a picture, any picture. I drew them a picture of the shop. Drew them a picture of the outside of the shop when we were at the first shop, and we had a big X-wing and stuff on the window. Which was pretty cool.
The only problem with me painting things such as this is I don't know what all these bits are. So I'm assuming that this is leather, and therefore it is being painted brown. But I'm not entirely sure. It could be anything. Oh, there's a Litwick.
Litwick in the chat box.
Not normally, but some people do put things in the comments. It also depends who picks it up, doesn't it? So if one of the lads picks it up, then they might not necessarily draw you a cat in a box.
Yeah, we do our best to accommodate things. If someone sends us a note on the order. Well, I know Reaper do it, don't they? I think that's like where the first couple of weird requests that we got came off the back of, because Reaper do. If you send them a message or whatever on your order, they'll do things. So people ask them questions in the order comments, like what was the best flavour pizza and stuff like that. I've seen.
Yeah. I always try and accommodate people, but sometimes it's not possible.
This guy didn't want to go together. There he is. Ha. Big.
Litwick looks like a candle, does it? I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Litwick would make sense to be a candle. But how is that going to fight in a battle? Oh, yeah! Like a little white candle with a blue flame and one yellow eye. And like hair over the other eye, like an emo or something.
This guy's got a hole in it.
Is he supposed to have a hole in him?
I don't know, there ain't any other parts for him. But yeah, he's got a hole in the side, look. There ain't any other bits left. Oh, there's a little hole in the side of him.
Maybe it's just your bad putting together skills.
No.
Maybe it's because he would have a hole because his like ribs would be there and his hips would be down here and there wouldn't actually be anything there. Because he's a skeleton, so he doesn't have any fat to fill that gap.
I definitely haven't cut off enough bits of plastic.
His hand's not.
I've not glued his.
His hand's not glued.
I've not glued his blade on
Don't
it.
give him me, I'm breaking it.
Yeah, there, just there. I don't know if you can see. He's got a little.
Just show.
Sorry.
Done that. So I thought that's why you passed it to me. My camera's closer to the ground. What colour would her boobs be? I don't know what colour anything would be. It's so annoying.
Well, there's no hard and fast guide, darling. You paint it whatever colour you want.
Oh, no, that don't help, does it? I'm assuming that would be some kind of breastplate, and therefore would be some kind of metal.
Can I do with that? It's going to bug me like this.
What is? I've told you why. It's because there's no ribs. Ooh, Pete's gonna try and make us do some mean stuff on Streamlabs. Orange boobs. Yeah, just bright orange. Just bright orange. Why not? I mean,
Stretch. Pete the Hydrator says stretch.
Did that have some kind of blood dripping down it or something? That was weird. I just looked up and I don't know. That was strange. What happened?
Pete the Hydrator says hi.
Hi, Pete.
Is it? Have you got a Halloween thing on, Pete? Because I keep seeing weird blood on your cards. Time for a brew. Says Red. I've drunk mine. It's all gone. Oh,
I've still got half of mine left.
Poor me, but you don't have milk. Yes, new stuff. What is it, Pete? What's the new stuff?
Where's Panda?
I don't know. He was there earlier. I don't know where he is.
Pete the Hydrator is sneaking about.
Pando's run away.
Pando has run away. It's supposed to be there. I wonder if he got hidden.
Pete the Hydrator thinks it's time for a posture check. Don't hurt your back.
Posture check. Oh, he's got a friend with him. He got hidden behind the camera, and now he's floating about. Oh, he's gone again. Oh, come on, Panda, mate. Where are you now? I'm never gonna get this mini painted at this rate.
Oh, that was stupid. Just cut my finger.
Ah, real blood.
It's not bleeding. Just a nick.
Nick. He's up there. What are you doing up there? I don't know why he keeps disappearing. Maybe it's because he's a ghost. How strange.
He's just going to randomly appear at different points of the screen.
I don't know. Oh, he's gone again. No, he's back again. Oh, it's very annoying. He's got a little bat flying around his face.
Yeah, everybody's saying blood for the blood god because slashed me so.
I'm not gonna get this painted a bit. Oh. What's this? What have I got here? No, that's horrible. Horrible colour. Let's try this one. John's cheered for the too much paint for the return of Panda.
Yeah.
I'm only guessing, or just because you've cut your finger, it could be that.
Yeah, it's only a little nick. It's not bleeding.
Oh,
So
do it better next time.
yeah. So that's the Sons of Velmorn assembled. They're pretty easy.
Are you gonna show us?
Yeah. So this is the king guy. This is Velmorn, whatever his name is.
Are you gonna show us on camera?
I'm on camera.
I love the way this. I'm on camera as I slowly bring it into camera. He's pretty cool.
He is.
He's not very good for the camera with his bright whiteness.
No. But yeah, he's pretty funky. There's that guy. There's this hulking big brute guy. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. And then there's these three minor minions. Three of those guys. So we're going to build the other ones, the whatever they're called, Gnarlwoody dudes.
Gnarlwoody. I'm sure that's exactly what the workshop is called them. The Gnarlwoody dudes.
They're not called that, are they? They're called. Let's get the book and we'll get the right name.
Love that guy's fancy hat. It's great, Nico.
The Gnarl Spirit Pack.
Gnarlwoody dudes is
The
far better.
Gnarlwoody dudes. Gaul Spinehammer, Crimson Kira, Lupin Longcut, and Sarakar Blackwing. Gonna get them built, and then let's see if we can get these built in enough time. We can build Kagura's Ravagers, but we'll concentrate on these guys first.
Who went trick or treating then? Me and Little Miss went trick or treating, and you just followed on behind, didn't you?
Yeah, just to make sure that nobody was mean or anything. Came to protect you.
You had to drive. We have to leave where we live. Stay in our town, but leave where we live because there's nobody does trick or treating in our bit of the town. So we have to venture forth to where there are some people who do it.
It seems lots of other people have the same idea as well.
It's a very popular place. There's loads, but that makes it more fun because there's loads of people wandering around dressed up. I saw some absolutely awesome costumes. There was some people as aliens. So
yeah, they were pretty cool.
They were like blow up alien, and then your head pokes out, and it looks like they're abducting you and running away with you. But obviously, it's your legs, really. There was the headless guy. He was awesome, handing out sweets. There was all sorts, wasn't there? There was Snow White.
Yep.
I saw a Snow White. What else did we see? Loads of witches and wizards. There's some older children just wearing a cowboy hat, which was a bit strange.
Yeah.
How do you know who does? How do you know who does?
Trick or treat.
How do you know who does trick or treat?
Do you mean people that are willing to have you come to their house?
Oh, they've got their lights on and like a pumpkin or something outside. Yeah. If the lights aren't on, we don't go near the house because that's not, they obviously don't want to. Yeah, so there's like a pumpkin or decorations, etc. Some houses go over the top and there's like loads of decorations and things. Not like they do in America, but like for England over the top. So skeletons and creatures and stuff outside and pumpkins and things. And some people just leave their porch lights on. But yeah, and with lights on, then fair game. You know, outside lights. If you don't want trick or treaters, you have to switch all your lights on and sit really still.
Yeah, hide in the darkness.
And how would you hide in the darkness?
Or stick a note on the door saying like, "We ain't got anything left."
Yeah, but yes, if they've got a pumpkin or a decoration and the porch light on, then fair game. Our local foxes have been stealing the pumpkins all week, says Kroniko. Well, why not? You know, if it's tasty.
Last night we watched Hubie Halloween.
I didn't want to watch Hubie Halloween, but we did.
Why didn't you want to watch it?
But then, like I was going to say, if we just based everything on what I want to watch, the TV would never be on, because I'm just grumpy. Because it looked stupid. It looked like not funny, but just too slapstick, stupid, and it was. Yeah. But you thought it was funny, so that was fine.
Made me laugh out loud in a couple of places.
So that was fine. But it's very slapstick daft, a bit over the top daft.
Yeah, and it wasn't over long as well, which is a positive for me.
Yeah, because you can't stay awake for that long, can you, darling? You know, if we're going to be all truthful about stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you work longer hours than you sleep, so when you've sat down, you just fall asleep. Because you work too hard.
Make me sound like I've got narcolepsy or something.
Well, no, you just don't sleep. You just don't have any sleep. But you're not supposed to really function on 5 hours sleep. Well, it's an Adam Sandler film, stupidest, but yes, and I like Adam Sandler films, but this is over the top stupid. In lots of, it's only from 2000, I think.
It's this year or last year, isn't it? I think. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Oh, I thought.
Oh no,
it was 2020.
2020.
Yeah, I just didn't get.
Sorry.
I didn't add the end bit on. Yes, it's from 2020, so it's like he's had to go even more stupid just to fit in with his aesthetic, isn't it?
Mm.
In lots of places, I can't understand what he's saying because he's got such a silly accent on.
Like mumbles a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah. But it was just daft, wasn't it? It was just silly. Silliness on the television that you don't have to concentrate on.
While we ate some sweets that we'd got for if trick-or-treaters came to the house.
One trick-or-treater came to our house. And I put the sweets near the window just in case, because there are a couple of new houses at the top of the street, just in case. And somebody did, so I leapt up and I had to open the window so that the dog didn't get them. And there was some adorable small children dressed as dinosaurs. It looked absolutely amazing. I obviously was Beetlejuice. Which they didn't even bat an eyelid at. And the little boy said, "Why you open window?" And I said, "Oh, because we've got a doggy and I don't want him to bark at you." But why window? And I was like, because of the dog. I don't want the dog to get out. Just go away, take your sweets. It was telling me off for not opening the door.
But then the pizza delivery people sometimes say that as well, don't they?
Yeah.
When we've had pizza delivered.
Which is very rare.
Mm.
But I never open the door because you don't know who's going to be there. So I always open the window. But yeah, it was funny. But Gizmo was very good because he doesn't bark, but he was very good. And then when I'd shut the window and they'd gone, he came running in, like looking around for what must have happened. Like, what happened? What have I missed? There's a wild Pokemon in chats. Oh, anything's better than the House of Dragons, Karaniko. I'd watch Herbie Halloween 3 times to get out of watching House of Dragon. They are cute. They were cute. I think there was 3, and obviously their mother, who wasn't dressed as a dinosaur. But yeah, they were cute. There's a noisy aeroplane going over. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But I think that's the first trick or treating that we've had since we've lived here.
Yeah, we don't. We don't get them really, do we?
Children around our area. I did feel sorry for them because I thought, and we didn't have any pumpkins or anything out, but we did have the outside light on, ready, waiting for you to come home.
Yeah.
I did feel sorry for them because I thought, well, if you've walked up and down here, you won't have got very far. But some people in large cities and things, they have thousands of people descending upon them trick or treating, but we don't.
Nope.
And then obviously we had to go around to Grandma's and knock on the door and pretend to be trick or treaters. I got a sweet.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to ask 3 times because I wasn't going to be allowed one. Oh, Kariniko and John have caught the Pokemon. Oh, that rhymed. Yeah, I went, can I have a sweet then? And my mum went, why? Like, because, you know, I am actually dressed up. And then I wasn't allowed to pick one. I had to be given one.
What did you get?
I said, can I have a fudge? I said, what are they? And they were like mini crunchies, curly whirly chomps and fudge.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, can I have a fudge? And she went, there aren't any fudge in these packets. And I said, I think you'll find there are. Because, you know, I know chocolate. And she's like, there aren't. I said, there are. She said, there aren't. And then I put my hand in and she closed the bag. She closed the bag like that with the bottom of the bag so I couldn't get one. I said, there, look, there's a fudge. And she went, oh, I thought I'd taken them all out.
Why? Is that her favourite?
And I said, why have you taken out the fudges? And she said, because they're little Mrs. favourites. So she'd taken them out in case any children came so they couldn't have them. And I said to little Miss, am I allowed this fudge? And she said,
no.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, thank you. You're both so... I mean, it's like this big. It's this big. Mini, fun size. So that's what I had.
Even the fun size aren't fun size anymore, are they? It's,
no.
Ridiculous.
They're rubbish size. So I managed to obtain one tiny fudge. And I knew that you had a bucket full of lollies and things, which are much more your thing than mine. So I didn't battle for anything for you. I know.
Should have come round so I didn't miss out.
You had to set the stream up.
Yeah, I know. These Underworlds minis are an absolute dream to put together. They're so simple.
Little Red gave me some of his lollies, says Big Red. That's kind. We're allowed the things that Little Miss doesn't like. Sometimes after she's tasted them and given them a chew and decided she doesn't like them, and sometimes just because she knows she doesn't like them. So that's what we're allowed. I don't like theirs, you can have theirs. Let me just test it to make sure I still don't like it. Oh, now it's covered in slobber. Here you go, you can have it. You're so kind. She didn't get a lot of sweets trick or treating.
No.
She didn't go to a lot of doors.
She's very shy.
She's too shy. She didn't want to knock on any of the doors.
She just wanted to go and trick or treat and wasn't really overly bothered, was she, about doing the things. She just wanted to be there.
Which was
get
fine.
The experience.
Which was fine. And then she told me it was too scary because there was scary people. And I'm like, it's trick or treating. They're just dressed up, sweetheart. But hey ho.
Ta-da! Another one built.
Another one built.
I don't think I'm going to get a chance to build me Kagra's Ravages.
I don't think you are. I do like the Underworlds minis, says Tony. Said it before, they're very painter friendly.
Yeah, they're just so nice. Like everything's
so nice.
Because they're designed push fit to make it an easy entry game. They just they go together really well. Well designed, nice characterful minis. I seem to have had the same conversation several times today, but I don't like a lot of duplication of minis. So if I'm doing units of stuff or an army of stuff, I don't like to have too many things looking the same. I realise that some things are supposed to look the same, but even in that scenario, like Space Marines and what have you, I like to have everything posed slightly differently or what have you. So these things are perfect because they're all individuals, and I really like it. Missed his base.
Red says he likes his lollies. Little Red likes his lollies, but gives them to me because I stopped smoking. Well, congratulations, Red.
Yep.
That's very, very well done. You deserve the lollipops. Hope you keep it up and get your sense of taste back and all that malarkey that people say. Never smoked, so but that's what people say, isn't it?
Yep. Keeping your hands entertained, I believe, is like one of the more difficult things. One thing with easy to build minis like these, sometimes you have to trim the little pegs down just a shade, just take the ends off, because sometimes they're just a bit too long on some of the minis, and that stops things going together quite as nice as they should. So my intention is to, I don't know whether I'll be able to get them primed before tomorrow night. My intention is to get these guys painted so we can use these as demo models in the shop. Because Underworlds is a dead easy game that you can play fairly quick and doesn't take up a huge amount of space. So we might even be able to run some in-store demos on the shop floor without having to drag people upstairs, because we made some little pillar type tables.
We did.
To be able to run some smaller demo games on the shop floor, and we haven't had a chance to use them yet. So this would be a good opportunity. Show people some different stuff. Yeah, I'd heard that, Tony. He says that was what was good about Curse City 2. Characterful and individual minis, even the zombies, rats, bats and skellies had low duplication. Yeah, never got around to doing anything with Curse City. I've got a Curse City set I've not touched. What's that? Where's that bit supposed to go? I'll just go on the back like that. That doesn't seem right. Go over his shoulder. There we go. Stuck it on wrong.
Oh, those pesky instructions again.
Yeah, he's got a hole in him as well.
It's because they're skeletons.
No, this guy's not a skeleton.
Maybe you just do
He's got a hole in his bum.
That's so he can have a wee.
Yeah.
Like a flap.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh no.
No,
it lines up like that.
Don't forget, we've got MLG Hobby Advent Calendars this year. They are slightly different to past years. They aren't just Reaper Minis, because that would have made them ridiculously expensive. And we like to keep them as affordable as possible for you all, so you still get all of the fun of opening an Advent Calendar full of awesome hobbiness that hasn't cost you the earth. So this year they have miniatures from other manufacturers as well as Reaper. They have still got Reaper minis in them.
A lot of Reaper minis.
A lot of mainly Reaper minis, really, but you know. And dice. Is it an RPG set?
Yeah, so you get like a full set of dice spread across the days, and a dice bag in. I think we put dice bags in all of them, didn't we? Dice bags and a couple of cool minis and stuff. Some other nice fantasy minis.
So they are cool again. They are cool. Countdown to Christmas with hobby style. They have currently called off the postal strikes and are in talks, but I would still be aware that it does get busy in the run up to Christmas, and if they do decide to do some more postal strikes, make sure you get the things that you need in early so that you don't get disappointed.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know if there's going to be any planned strike action at the toward the end of November, start of December yet, which could disrupt people's Christmas present purchases.
Yeah, so it's always better to just plan that there might be, and then it's better, isn't it? And obviously the shop's open. You just come into the shop and then you won't have to worry about the post. But
we've got Black Friday's coming up. We've got something special planned for Black Friday.
yeah, that you haven't told me yet.
I have.
So you haven't told me what you actually decided. You just muttered at me that you were thinking about doing something.
No, we've got something special planned for Black Friday. So
when is Black Friday? Because it's an American thing.
Something like the 26th of November, I think. I think that's when it is.
And when are you telling us what the thing is? When are you telling us what the special thing is?
Oh, next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Because I'll try my very best to give as much information in Discord as possible for our community. Hopefully, maybe some heads up on stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Once he tells me what it is. So, sweetheart, what are you doing then?
Oh, so I'm gonna stick this last guy together. This is the shaman dude. I'm gonna stick this guy together, and then we're gonna call it a night. I think, ready for having some tea.
Oh yeah, we've not done that yet, have we?
No, and then we'll be back tomorrow, streaming tomorrow at 8 p.m. like normal, and tomorrow night I'm gonna be hopefully getting a bit of painting done on possibly some of these guys if I've had a chance to get them undercoated in time, and if I haven't had a chance to undercoat them in time, then I might be painting a giant.
What we really need to be doing is our Secret Santa, but we can't do that on stream.
So if Wicked D's streaming tomorrow night after we've streamed, I will be painting while Wicked D
I
is
think she
streaming.
should be, because she's feeling better.
Yeah.
So she should be, but we'll ask her. So it was nice of Reaper to raid us. I don't think anybody stayed, which is a bit.
I think some of them have. According to this one in front of me, it says that we've still got people. Yeah.
Well, that would be nice. It'd be nice as well to see what they would change, what they want to see. If they raid in and they think, oh, I'd rather it be that. I'd rather you be talking about that or whatever. Always let us know if any ideas that you want us to.
Is anyone still here from the Reaper raid?
Let us know if there's anything that you want us to do different, talk about, etc. We can't paint any better, I'm afraid. This is just us. This is the skill level. That plane is noisy. Can you hear the plane?
This guy's got shorts on. I didn't realise, but he's got like little board shorts on. Look.
Pass him in, because you can't see it on your camera. No, he has, look, yeah. You see his shorts.
I might have to paint him like suitably bright colours when I paint him.
Dropped him.
Do him so he's wearing some Bermudas.
He's got furry boots, shorts. Maybe that's why he's going. Because he's a bit cold. Because he ain't got anything on his top half either.
No.
I mean, the tops of his legs are warm, but that's it. There's a wild Yamask in chat.
Yamask. Cool.
Apparently, don't know what it is, but apparently so.
What's going on there?
I think the stream is perfect blend of chaos, slap chop, and painty goodness. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, there's always going to be chaos because so's in it.
Slap chop. Is that we're going to be a slap chop stream?
Maybe you want to call it what it is, though.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Grisaille.
It sounds much better. It sounds like some kind of quest.
I think so. I'm definitely going to be painting some more things using that method because it's dead easy.
Hamish has got a different stream time, hasn't he? But I couldn't. I've only seen it on Twitter and I couldn't read it. It was too small.
All right. Wow. What's
So
Hamish doing?
Is Hamish back at 8? Is he? Karenika, because he's not been very well, has he? So he hasn't been streaming for quite a while. But I couldn't read the post, the image, to see what the time was. Because he said it got a new schedule, but I didn't know.
There we go, and that's that guy finished. Shamany dude put together.
What have you done there, Tony? Tony, an unknown error occurred while executing the command. Please try again in a few seconds. And then it just give the Pokemon to John. I think John's fixed it. Like, yeah. Don't go giving it to that Tony. He's got too many Pokemon.
Awesome. Right, I'm going to go and check on the cottage pie.
Oh, is that?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry.
I was going to leave.
No, sorry.
No idea. I was being a good boy, honest. I didn't touch the big red button.
So let's get rid of the instructions. We'll stick them over there. So
that's as far as I got. How far have you got? I didn't get very far.
I've got both war bands out of the box set put together.
You have to come more. Yeah.
Like there. These ones in like the ruddy brown plastic.
So there you go.
They're pretty cool.
We'll hopefully see you all tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
All being well, be painting some of these guys.
So take care, everybody. If
Thank
Hamish
you.
is on at 8 o'clock, head over to Hamish's stream and see what he's doing. If you find out what Goblin Inspiration theme is, let us know in Discord. And don't forget Monstrous for the great MLG brush off. And thank you very much, everybody. Take care.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye.